Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Anidi and you're in for another beautiful moment. If you're coming here for the very first time, just go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and also share this beautiful page. You're helping us increase the community and making us just one big family. We sincerely want to say a very big thank you. We are super grateful. We're super grateful for engaging us, super grateful for helping us spread this good news. We're excited. We are growing gradually. And yes, I'm happy to know that you're part of the success story. God bless you. All right, today we have an amazing topic to talk about, and it says living at peace with all men. Living at peace with all men. Living at peace with all men. I mean, we live in a world of men. We live in a world of people. We live in a world of humans. You know, you can't live by yourself. Nobody's an island. You have to work with people. Even if you have everything in this world, you need to work with people. You need to work with people. You also need to work with people. Yeah, I'm sure you understand the difference between the two. Yeah, you know, I get to see people say, or I get to hear people say, I want to do it by myself. I don't need people around me. How is it that everything or everyone who is around you is paid for what they are doing for you? How do you put that together? You want people to be part of your life, and you have to pay money for it. You can't really trust that the 1-2 people that God has placed around you, I mean family members, friends, potential friendships you can get from people around you, you know, you can't trust that you can be with them or all of you can grow together. I mean, there is a problem. You know, you must learn how to live at peace with all men. I mean, it doesn't take anything. It doesn't take nothing. You know, you must be a troublesome person for you to say that you can't live with anybody. I mean, you must be a very troublesome person, because I mean, why to the extent that, I mean, children cannot even be around you. Why? You should sit yourself down and ask yourself some very important questions. And as you're asking yourself, be brutally honest about it. Answer those questions. You know, you probably need to flip it other way around. If you were sitting in the other corner and it was done to you, would you like it? You wouldn't like it. I don't think so. You know, so you must learn to live at peace with all men. I mean, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. You know, I understand the part of everyone having their lifestyle, everyone having their perspective to how they do things, everyone having their opinions. I mean, some of us are very opinionated. I know that. I, for one, am very, very opinionated. I mean, we have to argue it all out, but sometimes allow the next person win. Just allow it, like allow the next person win. It doesn't take anything from you at all. You understand? Because I know it's always little differences. I mean, I want it here, but I don't want it here. I want it here, but the next person says, I don't want it here. And at the end of the day, instead of it to come together to settle it amicably, you see yourselves fighting over very little things. I mean, very little things. Things that children will not even fight over. You see adults fighting over it, and you begin to ask yourself questions. What really happened? When you go back to the story, at some point, I mean, if you really want to, if you really want to be hard on yourself, that's saying that, oh my God, I think I was foolish at this point. I think I was foolish at that point. You know, so you must learn how to live at peace with everyone. And there are a few tips I'd like to give to you for you to live at peace with everyone. Yeah, we live in a world of men. We live in a world of people, you know, so you must find people on earth. You're not in heaven yet, you're here. So you must live here, and for you to live here, you must work with people. You understand? For you to live here, you must talk with people, you must relate to people, you must communicate with people. You know, you must, even if you get to, you know, you get to an old age, even if they need to bring people to come and work for you, it's all right, but you're going to work with people at the end of the day. So you can't say you live by yourself. You know, the only place that is lonely is the grave. If you want to live by yourself, you probably have to consider the grave. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but yeah. This world is full of very rich possibilities for you to place restrictions on it. You can't place restrictions on it just because you have a perspective that you want to poke into other people's eyes. You want them to be blinded by it. You want them to see it by every means. You want to gesticulate. You want, oh my goodness, all that is all right. But then try to view from another person's lens. So I would love to give you a few tips on how to live at peace with all men. Number one, seek to love and not to control other people. I mean, you can't control people. The best you can do is actually to love upon them. Is to love them, is to encourage them. Tell them what you have to tell them and allow them make their choices. Do you understand? You can't influence the choices people make. Yes, I mean, there are sometimes you can see or you notice that they are going the wrong way, or they are doing it wrong, they are doing it a wrong way, yes. The best you can do is just to call them and give them a word of advice. And of course, you can't put a rope on their neck, drag them, like you're dragging an animal. In short, no, they are adults. They have the right to make whatever decision they have to make. So the best you can do is to love upon them, advise, and leave them to make their choices. Because I mean, you put too much on yourself when you begin to expect that they do it your way. That way, you're actually trying to pick a fight, like an unnecessary fight for yourself, and it's not important at all. Love upon people and do not control them. The second one is practice tolerance. When you meet with people, I mean, on daily, you have to understand that everyone's temperament is different. Everyone's ability to take in certain information is different. So you have to be a lot more measured when you deal with people. You have to tolerate their character. You have to tolerate the way they relate with you or to you. I mean, we are all from different backgrounds, so sometimes they may even have a good intention, but their means of communication might just be completely wrong. You understand? Their mode of communication might just be completely wrong, and you begin to pick offense. You probably don't need to put yourself in that position. Try to take yourself out completely. Practice tolerance, because people will step on your toes deliberately. I mean, deliberately. So you must try to build walls. Act like it doesn't exist. I know it is difficult, because by the time you begin to take things to heart, you're giving the next person power over yourself. That's where you begin to fight. So the next one is walk away. Learn, practice this. Learn how to walk away. You don't have to be there. Do you understand? I mean, I understand the part of going over a topic or over an argument. I mean, the next person wants to win. I also want to win. I don't want to be termed a loser. I don't want to be termed, I'm a weak. No, I don't want to be termed all of that. So I just want to go over and over again. But who wins an argument? I mean, are they paying us millions of dollars for it? Yeah, really not. Allow the next person win. Walk away, because you're sending for trouble. Because the moment you begin to raise your voice, the moment your argument might actually be very valid. Your point of view might be very, very valid. Don't get me wrong, it might be very valid. But then you don't force it into the throat of people, you don't do that. Walk away. That way, walk away, go and drink water. Walk away, find something to eat, and you're going to find a lot of balance. You might even realize that, oh my God, it was even hungry. It was even a hunger. Because the moment you find yourself doing something else, your mind is a lot filled with so many things, and you're seeing from another perspective, or something must have taken your time. That way you're a lot balanced. The next is, do not compare yourself to others. Don't do that at all. You'll be losing your peace on a daily. You'll be losing your peace per second. Every time you're by yourself, you're thinking of what the next person is achieving, and you are not just focusing on yourself. Take it away from people and focus on your own self. You understand? Because by the time you begin to think people just subconsciously, you find yourself envying, you find yourself getting jealous about other people's success, and it can be very detrimental to your relationship with people. The next is accept other people just the way they are. Accept them the way they are. There's nothing you can do about it. Even if you try your very best to talk to them and everything, you can only earn it. You can't demand it, because we're just meeting for the very first time. How is it that I'm meeting with you for the very first time and I just want your perspective and every other thing about you to change? It is not possible. It doesn't work that way. Do you understand? We have to live together. We have to be in fact, even siblings who live together for so many years, they still have their differences. You can't change them. Everyone's destiny is different. Do you understand? And that's by virtue of our choices. Do you understand? So I could make a choice to say, you know what? I want to travel to the United States of America, but I'd like to go from XYZ country. And another person could also make a decision to say, I want to travel to same United States of America, but I want to go from XYZ country, which means we might need to board different flights, different aircrafts. That's the meaning. Do you understand? We don't have to take one route. So accept people the way they are. If they have said this is what I want to do, allow them. Let's leave it that way. The next is live in the moment. I mean, let it live rent free. Live in the moment. See, if you need to go to a Chicken Republic to get chicken and rice, by all means, or you need to get chips from KFC, by all means, do it. And live in the moment. Enjoy yourself. Live in the moment. Do you understand me? I mean, that point in time, let go of every other thoughts and let just that one thing you are doing remain that one thing you are doing. It helps you a whole lot. It helps you forget about every other thing that is happening around you. It helps you forget about whatever argument or whatever situation it is. Just live in the moment. When I mean live in the moment, I mean do the right things. I don't mean you should go ahead to, some persons, when you say live in the moment, they want to enjoy themselves different ways. They want to maybe get drunk and the rest of it. Please, I didn't advise you that. I say live in the moment. That good thing you're doing, pursue it. If you have to write. If you have to step out. If you have to walk out by all means. If you have to go see a movie, go see a movie. But live in the moment. Take full responsibility for whatever happens in your life. I mean, I think I'm going to balance this a little bit. Take full responsibility. I say I'm going to balance it because, I mean, there are certain things that happen in your life. I mean, some persons would have been the cause of it. You know, when I mean the cause of it, I mean, there are some persons that bring trouble your way. But it takes you to accept that trouble or not. Do you understand? So you must take a full responsibility because nobody forces me to eat the food I don't want to eat. Personally, I really don't like onion in my meal. I don't. Yes. Is it a shocker to you? It shouldn't be a shocker to you. Yeah. I don't really like onion in my food. In fact, I mean, I can manage it in different ways, but the moment it goes into my noodles, sorry, it's a no-no. I can't even have that meal at all. You understand? And now, I go for food. I go for a plate of noodles. And at the end of the day, I mean, there was onion in there. You get onion in there. I took it by myself. I used the fork to scoop and I ate from it. And at the end of the day, I begin to blame people around me. Why would you allow me eat onion or eat this food that had onion when you know that I don't eat onion? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't even make sense to a child. You must take responsibility for whatever is going on in your life at that point in time because you had the opportunity to control that. You had the ability to say, okay, you know what? I don't want to be part of this. You even had the ability to say no to food outside your house. Do you understand? If you know people are not going to give it to you the way you do it back at home, I mean, stay away from it. The best you can do is to probably drink water. Take a cup of water, a glass of water, or maybe take a drink. You don't have to take that food. So you must take responsibility. So you don't go ahead blaming people for whatever is going on in your life. Yeah. Like I said, some persons deliberately try to poke you. They do a lot of things to ensure that they step on your toes. But then take full responsibility for whatever is happening because you made that decision. You made that choice when you thought it was right. Because some of the choices we actually made, at the time we felt it was right. We felt it was the best for us. But now the outcome is making us feel like, oh, I made the wrong choice. And you're going around blaming people who were around you when you're making that choice. You're an adult. Take responsibility. I know this video is a little bit long, but I'm sorry I had to cut it short. If this has helped you, just go down the comment section and tell me, Annie, this has helped me a whole lot. And if you have one to add to it, just go ahead and also add up to it. I really appreciate it. I really like to hear from you. Thank you so much. And I'm going to see you on another episode of Beautiful Moments with Annie D. God bless you so much. I love you. See you. Bye.